What's up everyone, I'm Gooshy, and in this video we'll be going over some tips and tricks to help you guys get better at Naraka Bladepoint. So without further ado, let's get into it. Starting off with my first tip, which is to understand the weapon combos and not use the weapon combos yourself. The reason why this is so important is because it makes your moves really predictable and really easy to counter. Once you're countered, you lose your weapon and you're put into a major disadvantage within a fight. Knowing these combos will help you guys counter players that just spam the combos. For the katana, longsword, and spear, the basic attack combo consists of 2 normal attacks followed up with a focus attack. The greatsword is the only one that's a little bit different, with the first being a normal attack and the second being a focus attack. If you want to learn a little bit more about these combos and how to counter them, I actually did a full video breaking down each weapon, so I'll link a video here and in the description below if you want to learn more. Moving on to my second tip, and this involves how you could remain mobile while healing up. This works for both healing up your shield and your health. This is really helpful when you're running away and you already have some distance, but you don't want to get shot by enemy projectiles. And the way you can do this is while you're healing, all you have to do is spam the crouch button. A slight dodge animation will play, which will have you bobbing and weaving and moving a little bit faster than if you're just healing normally. Alright, onto my third tip, and this is something I like to call grapple scanning. When you initiate your grapple, a reticle pops up on your screen, and if an enemy comes into view, the reticle will turn red, and the red target will highlight the enemy. This makes it a lot easier to spot enemies, and is one less step to grapple an enemy and close in to get some damage. Even within a fight, if you just lose track of an enemy, this just makes it a little bit easier to spot them. Moving on to my fourth tip, and this is to eat the different fruits found within the map. They're kind of hard to spot, but if you pass by a bush with them, a piece of UI to interact with them will pop up. So far I found 3 different fruits. One is the prickly pear, which will slowly recover health over 60 seconds. The salak, which will slowly recover armor over 60 seconds. And another one which I don't have footage of, but I remember that it does silence your footsteps for 60 seconds. And let me tell you, silencing your footsteps is huge, especially if you're using headphones while playing. You could hear enemies from a far distance and definitely get a drop on them before they notice you. The health and armor regen is kind of nice if you're trying to top off, and is decent if going into a fight to get that slow regen. If anything, there's just no downside to picking them up, so if you see them, just pick them up and use it just in case. Finally, for my 5th and final tip, this is something that I didn't notice until a little bit later, but once you get to level 6, you'll unlock this new feature called talents. If you notice on the top, there'll be a new tab which you can select. You'll see talent glyphs, which are minor stat boosts, which I think I'll do another video on. But more importantly, you'll have different skills and ultimates to use. If you select the different options, you'll see a little preview and video of what the move does. I highly recommend checking these out, as some of these alternate moves really make the characters a lot better. You can also go to the hero tab, and on the right hand side you'll see the abilities that you have equipped and the ones that you have available for purchase. For my guy Tarkaji, he's honestly pretty weak without the Giga Flame ability, and the Blackout Vulcan variant, which gives his ultimate unlimited Giga Flames, is probably the best variation to use. So I highly recommend checking that out, as there may be another option for your abilities and ultimate that might fit your playstyle a little bit better. With that, that's some tips and tricks to help you guys get better. If you guys found it helpful, please drop a like and consider subscribing, as I'll be doing a ton of other Naraka Bladepoint videos. As always, thank you guys for watching. Hope to catch you in the next one, and GG.